The Parshat Tisa is most famous for the story of the Chet HaEgel, the story of the golden calf. The section I'd like to look at tonight is a section that comes right after the story of the golden calf, when Moshe Rabbeinu goes up to Shamayim and tries to intercede for Klal Yisrael to gain forgiveness. And this is that famous scene where Kadosh Baruch Hu reveals the Yud Gimel Midos Harachamim, the 13 attributes of forgiveness. Within this section of forgiveness, at this time of favor, we find the following section in Perek Lamed Gimel, Psukim Yud Chet through Kaf Aleph, that are very, very challenging and very difficult. And we'll preface our remarks today by saying that in no way are we going to understand this section any better after the next hour. What we will try to do is to gain a bit of an understanding of a very small piece of this very, very difficult and enigmatic section. Moshe Rabbeinu, knowing that this is a time of favor, says, "Show me now your glory. Hareini na et kvodecha." He said, so Hashem responds, "I shall make all my goodness pass before you, and I shall call out with the name Hashem before you. I shall show favor when I choose to show favor, and I shall show mercy when I choose to show mercy." He said, "You will not be able to see my face, for no man can see my face and live." Hashem said, "Behold, there's a place near me you may stand on the rock. When my glory passes by, I shall place you in a cleft of the rock. I shall shield you with my hand until I've passed. Then I shall remove my hand and you will see my back, but my face may not be seen. V'ra'ita et achorai upanai lo yiru. You will see my back, but not my face." Now obviously to understand this whole section, as we mentioned, is very difficult. What exactly did Moshe Rabbeinu want to see? What was Hashem's response? By saying, you can't see my name, you can't see my face, but you can know my name, and I will put you in the cleft of the rock, and I will pass my glory in front of you. You cannot see my face, because no one sees my face and lives, but you shall see my back. Within this section, I'd like to really focus in on what was Moshe Rabbeinu asking for. Hareini na kvodecha, show me your glory. What does that mean? Did he not see God's glory in the Eser Makos? Did he not see Hashem's glory in Kriyas Yamsuf? Did he not see Hashem's glory in Mamad Har Sinai? What was he asking for? Question 1. And question 2, which we'll focus in on in Mirz Hashem today, is this expression, V'ra'ita tacharai upanai lo yiru. What does it mean to see God's back and not God's front? The idea of God's face, the Art Scroll Stone Chumash in source number 2 points out, this similarly refers to a complete and unadulterated perception of God. That you're unable to see. To achieve this would be impossible. But God will allow Moshe to see him from the back, meaning a vague degree of perception. And Chazal, Rashi cites in source number 3, Acharai, is that Hashem showed Moshe the knot of his tefillin. The Talmud there teaches that the passages contained in God's tefillin, as it were, speak of the greatness and the uniqueness of the Jewish people. So the knot of the tefillin, that's the back, Kivyachol, of Hashem's neck. Like if you would see the back of a man's neck during davening, you would see the knot of his tefillin. Kivyachol, he saw Hashem, the knot of Hashem's tefillin, which also needs to be understood. What exactly is this knot all about? So on one level of Hareini na kvodecha, a level which is obviously beyond us to really delve into, or I shouldn't say beyond us, beyond me to delve into, is what the Rav Munk brings down in the Kol of the Torah, where he says, Hareini na kvodecha, source 4, show me now your glory. On this request, the Rambam comments that Moshe asked that Hashem let him know his true essence, and his attributes. Hashem replied he would not let him know all his attributes. Hashem replied he would let him know all his attributes, which are his actions, but that his true essence could not be perceived. And this is the idea, continuing in 5, quoting Rav Hirsch, that behold, there's a place near me that I'll put you on this Nikrat Hatzur. Rav Hirsch explains that these divine words indicate the summit of our knowledge, as well as the limits assigned to it. They bring out that the highest level of knowledge which a human being can attain is not at all the contemplation of Hashem, but rather the contemplation of man and of the human condition from Hashem's point of view. There is but one place from which man, be he the greatest of prophets, can have access to the discovery of the truth. That is the place where someone close to Hashem may perceive the total picture of human life. This was Hashem's gift to Moshe as a result of his request. It is from this divine height, says Hashem to Moshe, that you will look down upon the earth, and this unique vision will enable you to understand and appreciate human existence, as well as the nature of divine acts. To contemplate life on earth from this panoramic vantage point is to put oneself on a firm footing. It is to stand upon a rock, v'nitzavta al hatzur. So according to this idea,